Oh, we're riffing on Hawk the Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know it had a body count of 116 people?
Well, that should make it exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, Jack Palance got injured by a sword in the climactic end fight, but he just kept on with the shoot.
That Jack Palance, man, he was a tough guy.
Thomas, we're screwed, aren't we?
Yeah.
I feel like they're specifically putting like capitals in here that may or may not need to be capitalized.
I'm concerned about the bitter. Like, Good is just walking around like, oh dear God, I have to do this again. Poor Ringwraith got lost, like, on the way around Buckleberry Ferry and is just completely fucked.
Yeah.
One sword up on the wall. I feel nothing.
So is the rough side of his face, is it just really fugly, you think?
I don't know. He's got like a weird scouring pad covering it, so...
I demand the key to the ancient tower.
But I like the ancient tower better than my kids. So did he kill him or did he just threaten him?
Maybe he's deciding.
You don't often see gold tinfoil.
No, you really don't.
The evil I've spawned will now pollute the land.
I left a hell of a dump in the outhouse. You definitely don't want to go in there.
The great sword.
It's more like an okay sword, but since he's dying, he really wants to play it up.
It's basic convenience sword.
Yeah.
The only sword left after the garage sale sword.
Well, it's hard to move a sword that also doubles as a fisting accessory.
Take care of my pet rock.
You don't often see a glowy pet rock.
It has double mint freshness. He couldn't care less. Yeah, that means nothing to him.
Yeah. Well, you know, kids these days.
Yeah.
The mind soul.
The guy seems to have like 20 layers on. How did 2 inches of Jack Palance's sword kill him?
I don't know. But he's really milking his death scene. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
It's like somebody thought, what if we made something even dumber than Mary Poppins' umbrella? I'll be able to give myself even worse haircuts with this.
Okay, this level of epic music does not match the quality of the movie.
Tony Hawk font.
Funny, I don't get Hawk nor Slayer from that opening bit.
Yeah, it's not every day that they put starring and Jack Palance right up front so honestly.
Well, at least we know up front what we're getting into.
The music started epic. Now we're in kind of like a kitschy buddy cop adventure, I guess.
Yeah. I was going to say rip off like 70s disco theme, but I think you got it closer. It's like, I've been crawling all day. I'm almost there. Then I can die. My death scene will be even longer than that previous guy.
Anne of Green Gables, let me in.
Hey, they're at the nunnery from Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah, it's Castle Anthrax.
And then spank me. And spank me. And me. And me.
Yeah, the one in the middle, she's just about like, okay, can we get to the being naked part for him? Oh, never mind.
You'll notice the angle. I mean, they really could be massaging him down there, you know?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, no more. 7 nuns is my limit.
You are under the protection of Cadbury.
Cadbury? Oh, I love their chocolate.
Nice.
Can I eat the walls?
You can. It's going to cost you an arm and a leg, though.
Damn it. Do I have to get shot in order to get into the castle in order to get the chocolate? Or can I just lick the outside wall and call it good?
There you go.
My raiders led by the devil himself.
Are you sure it was the devil and not just someone dressed as a devil?
Yeah, we get devil a lot here. There's a lot of devil talk.
Yeah, he's saying stuff with some emotion, but his eyes are just dead. Is that a common theme in this movie, do you think? They specifically hired, like, people with dead eyes?
She is determined to not be in this scene right now.
Yep.
Wow, E.T.'s gone full evil.
Oh, sure, yeah. Just, you're gonna get the wrath of God if you keep doing that shit.
Yeah, God likes knockers.
He's a boob man, huh? Well, that's good to know.
Didn't mean that, but yeah, sure.
Ooh.
Jack Palance invented sliced bread. Okay.
There we go. I like it. So why do we have the sexy theme going on right now?
Because I guess this guy is our sex symbol in this movie.
I mean, a one-handed guy As long as he can do stuff with his other hand, I guess.
He's not Batman, so he can do certain things.
Yes, he can. See reference right here.
Wait, is this a church with demonic skulls as part of its decor, or?
I was gonna say, that skull back there has seen some shit.
Oh, someone started a brush fire.
Oh, shit.
Like 10 feet off, somebody just announced they're having a baby boy.
Again, what's with this music? Like, you should be wearing, like, really tight pants and a gigantic medallion.
It feels like the intro to a song that just won't start. He is determined to not be in this movie.
Yeah. His sheer ability to stare has frightened men twice his height. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that sword isn't even sharp.
Yeah, it's basically just a butter knife. Oh, the love tap in the belly. The low-budget fantasy movie, death of choice. Went through all this. Unfortunately, he's about to find out that under the hood is Sia.
Oh, would you stop with the goddamn montage and get there already?
Was it just snowing for like one frame?
Yes. You know what's amazing about this movie is whenever anybody like does throwing of any kind of sword or knife, you don't actually see it leave their hands. The ability to teleport with these guys must be amazing.
I'm called Hawk.
It doesn't land nearly as well as I think he thinks it does. What's your name? Terrence.
Honestly, Terrence is more terrifying than Hawk.
Yes.
I have never seen a director make Jack Palance work harder for his bottle of whiskey.
So that or a Willem scream, which one's better?
That.
Have you ever crossed swords with him?
What?
What the hell?
Sorry, we're going to take a little break here, folks. We'll be back in a minute.
So does he equate Jack Palance with, like, this chick, or...
Is that chick Jack Palance?
Yes, did he cross swords with Jack Palance as this better-looking chick?
Does she turn into Jack Palance?
I mean, maybe.
She had a free choice.
And we're very pro-choice in this household.
Oh, come on. I wanted to see Jack Palance try to get back into the bushes with that helmet on.
Okay, I think their skull budget for this movie was really high, because we've seen a lot of skulls.
I think they just had a lot laying around.
That's very possible.
Hi.
Huh? That wheel looks so real. I mean, clearly it was brought in from the Middle Ages.
Yes.
Specifically for this.
Yes. Brought in straight from the Middle Ages, which is what the community theater calls their warehouse. They're all sitting there seeing if any of them have gotten to see the script yet.
The script was actually used to burn the fire that they're sitting around. Whenever I teleport someplace, I want that music.
I want that music when I walk through a door.
You see, and when they join his merry crew, they have about as much emotion as he does.
Yep. Everyone in the crew has to not want to be here. They have done a better job creating the Suicide Squad than the movie did.
Boy, that velour tracksuit is top-notch. Like, nicest costume here.
Good day to you, Master Blacksmith.
What's with the accent? The English are telling you to bring it back just a tad, because they don't believe in you.
At least with Jack Palance, it's really just based off of how badly he wants the whiskey that he's been promised after the take is over.
I could not help but notice the beautiful bow and arrows you tend to
You can get them for $1.50 off eBay if you really went looking.
Yeah. Some guy named Hawkeye was selling them for some reason. I don't know. Spock.
God, those ears are just so off-putting. Like, J.R.R. Tolkien would look at this and go, nah.
J.R.R. Tolkien sees this and renounces everything he wrote.
And every single sword in this movie just sucks. Like, they're not even good, like, replicas. We're back.
Oh, he's still in the hula hoops.
Yep.
I forgot about them.
So does he come in and out of the Phantom Zone on Krypton, or what's the deal with this?
He is having an easy time. No.
I mean, he's got a healthy appetite.
Still a better meal than anything that you get at Outback Steakhouse.
You feel like about 10 different people wrote like different sections of this thing and they were trying to put them all together? Oh no. Are we going back into another?
No,
oh,
don't.
Damn it.
No, no,
Damn
no.
it.
God.
Ah!
Oh, he got bored with that memory and just bailed on it.
Yeah. Well, anything involving any kind of intimacy, he's got to bail on because he's so stoic.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I think I actually forgive the Hobbit movies for all the extra storylines.
All 3 movies have a more coherent plot than than the first 35 minutes of this.
Damn it, little brother, what does that mean, holy food?
Holy food has a flavor that some find not to their liking.
What the fuck is going on?
Can this place just collapse on top of all of them in the movie? It'd be over.
I'm afraid not. We're stuck.
Oh,
I mean, at least it's action. You know, it's gross and nasty, but
it's like watching my kid eat. Nobody wants to buy the cast of Animal House. Just move along.
Better than the cast of Porky's.
Murdered by jump cuts.
Yeah.
What about Fat Man here?
Russell Crowe? Well, he's had a hard time after the divorce. Leave him be.
And he's been kind of struggling since Les Mis.
Yeah, we all have.
Pleasure, one word from that foul mouth of yours, and
He could always just, you know, roll to the side.
Yeah, but the writers didn't think about that when they were doing this. Who the hell is this? Why does he have a giant cigar?
Don't kiss. Don't kiss. Don't kiss. Thank you.
You think he wants to use that whip for things other than torture?
I think he's determined that if he tries hard enough, he can eat it.
A whip made of jerky would certainly be an interesting taste experience. Oh.
Oop. You stabbed my head of cabbage.
You think about the Middle Ages and how there wasn't a lot of people to go around. Like, they're actively killing off half of their population. You know, you talk about bubonic plague being bad, but I think this is probably just as bad.
There was no plague. People just stabbed each other to say goodbye.
Were you guys born in a barn? Close the damn doors.
Yeah, seriously. Robots just hanging out outside.
Well, Robot doesn't quite know how to interact yet. Like, it was the Middle Ages, so things were a little different back then.
Maybe he's a vampire. He hasn't been invited in yet.
You know, the fact that they're nuns really makes no difference one way or the other.
Just makes him seem meaner. Somehow the fact that he's Jack Palance isn't enough. You have to throw on he's picking on nuns.
You know, he's the only character I like. The little guy.
My favorite character right now is, yeah, ask me again at the credits.
Okay, sounds good. Well, I mean, he ate a whole fish. That's the only redeeming quality of this whole movie.
He looks like Peter Capaldi. That's a plus in his
Oh,
calling.
yeah. Oh, very much. The last Peter Capaldi movie I did, it caused me to get very hot very quick. So yeah, anything with Peter Capaldi is a good thing.
Yep, I remember that movie. I've seen it. Oop, oop. Jump cut! Jump cut! Jump cut!
So they're simultaneously trying to expand out stuff and make things shorter with all the jump cuts.
Yeah.
Dude, move out of the way.
Yeah, good. You're in the shot, man.
Go.
You're in the shot still.
Yep.
Dr. Quinn! Get Dr. Quinn right now!
Why do I feel like we're at a Ren Fair?
I'd like to publicly apologize to all Ren Fair people watching this show right now.
I do too. I apologize. At least he had the decency to die quickly.
At least he had the decency to die.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking the fuzzy chair in the background there.
Oh, yeah. It's very Art Deco.
Be a hell of a thing to clean, but, you know, beyond that.
He seems to have an unlimited number of men, so I can't say that I hardly blame him.
No, that's true. I mean, if you do have unlimited resources, you know, you don't really think much about it. My God, those swords are just so stupid.
That one's made of cardboard, okay? That is made of cardboard.
It really, honestly, it probably is. What's with all the celery? Like, there's an inordinate amount of celery in this shot.
The post-credit scene for this movie is going to be the nuns looking in their pantry and seeing that it's completely empty because of those guys. I'm not dead yet!
My ass is roasting on an open fire.
I know.
What now?
He keeps waking up and yelling out his lines.
Crow.
What about Servo?
Find the woman.
Take one more step and her throat will be slit.
Her throat's not mid-chest. How did they get hurt? Nobody got hurt. What the fuck?
This is where the final struggle will be.
She just got so wet.
I can hear the call of my race.
I've been on hold with my race for about 10,000 years now.
Once I join.
I tell you, this comedic timing is just incredible.
Yes, you can really tell that they really had to convince the director to shut up and trust them to do it themselves.
But the end result is so worth it, I think.
They're a cute couple. I'll watch a movie about them going on a couple's vacation somewhere.
This tastes like the finest Busch Light.
Yep. Oh.
Wow. For such a tall guy, his tolerance sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, in any other like universe, Hawk would be like an accountant, I'm pretty sure.
Hawk, I'm pretty sure, sells timeshares in his free time.
They shall watch you suffer, and when I have finished...
Jack, maybe if you make them suffer and him watch, then he'll tell you.
Yeah, approach that. That's a great idea. What?
Silly string! No.
Your people are actually in the other direction there, ma'am.
Yeah, we're all leaving.
He waits at the gate of death.
But you've shot a guy covered in silly string. This should be nothing.
Yeah, this should be like 101, like class freshman year sort of thing.
I die as I wanted.
You got gut punched by an idiot. How's that how you wanted to die?
Just dying in the arms of the one he loves.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
They really don't want us to see any of the action in this movie.
Nope, that has been the one thing that's been clear since the start. I emerged from the fog for like the 19th time in this movie.
I'm convinced that if I keep doing things like this, a rock and roll music video will start.
I don't know what that says, but I would rather watch Birdemic than this.
Ooh. I would rather watch all the sequels to The Swan Princess.
You want some Mortal Kombat, damn it!
This is like the new Mortal Kombat movie. They don't believe in giving you what obviously you came here for.
Right. I don't want to see him strip. Please don't let him strip.
Yeah, no. Let him keep his clothes on, please.
Thomas, make them stop making him strip.
I can't. I wish I could stop. If he takes off any more clothes, then this is officially a hazard pay situation. What the shit is happening?
I don't know. Like, the sword has no story. These two have no story. The nuns have more story than this.
Oh God, we've gone full Zack Snyder.
Like, whoever trained this guy was like on his first day of fencing.
My daughter does about the same level when she pretends to sword fight. Apparently having the high ground isn't everything.
No, I would say not. Of course, he didn't lose a hand either.
A sad payoff.
His face looks like a pepperoni pizza. Oh, they're trying to pull sequel bait? Really?
What the shit is this?
You cheeky bastards.
I've heard talk of fat barons with great stores of winter food and wine.
Do you suppose that's where a sequel lies? Because that might be where a sequel lies.
Well, they're gonna find out they can't get there. So.
Yeah. I can't say I'm sad about that.
Yeah.
Ah!
Jesus. Fuck.
The hell?
Oh, and it's over.
All right, well, good to know.
But I guess we're just done. Poor Elf is just like hanging out with all the nuns. The nuns are completely sick of him. Meanwhile, Hawk and the Giants are convinced that they're going to go on this next great adventure. Unfortunately, they get pulled over because it turns out that all of the killing that Hawk did while magically hula hooping through time and space came at a cost, and he is now awaiting trial and further judgment.
The sword, though, went on to lead a quite prosperous life. It went on to work with Lord of the Rings, and was instrumental in the making of the weapons that actually didn't suck.
Sword went on to be the creative consultant at New Line Cinema for about 10 years, and then moved over to Studio A24, where it is now running their marketing.
That would explain a lot about A24 marketing.
Yep, everything makes sense now.
Those credits were incredibly short.
Yes, these characters are fictitious.
Yep.
Nobody this boring has ever lived.
So, now that we've given these characters a proper ending, any thoughts on Hawk the Slayer?
Well,
Special thanks to Thomas for joining me. Make sure to check out the amazing Movies After Work podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and several other platforms. You'll find all their links in the description below. So what do you think? Suggestions for movies, trivial questions, comments, ratings, and a movie where stuff actually happens would be appreciated. Thank you so very much for watching.